The next one is NAND latch. So this latch is designed using NAND gates. Right? We call this as active low. The meaning of active low is 0 represents 5 volts, 1 represents 0 volts. That is negative logic system. Right? So if you look at the logic diagram, that is block diagram, it has two inputs, S, R, Q, Q bar. Inputs, outputs, two output, complemented output. Right? So theory matter you can write it has two inputs which are active low, right? And two outputs, true output and complemented output. This is the block diagram. If you look at the circuit diagram, you take two NAND gates. This is NAND gate. You connect one of the input from the complemented output. This is gate 1, gate 2. Now connect this. Right? This will be true output, complemented output. You connect S and R to these inputs. Right? S, R. It is a NAND latch. Just recollect the functioning of NAND gate. NAND gate has two inputs. The logic expression for NAND gate is y is equal to a dot b whole bar 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Right? This is the output of NAND gate. The complement of AND is NAND. This is the truth table of NAND gate. And here, as our previous discussion, these two are the inputs, and a past output or present state is also considered as input. So repeat the truth table. S, R, Q, N, present state, inputs. This are Qn plus 1. Next state. If present state is also considered as input, there are total 3 inputs. Based on this, you will get 5 different combinations. Sorry, not for 8 different combinations. 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 double 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. Or else for the same combination of S and R, the past output is changing. Right? S and R combinations are same. The past output is assumed as 0, the past output is assumed as 1. Let us see what are the next states obtained in this case. See, I will start with this one here, or else you can you can start from here. S is 0, R is 0, the past output is assumed as 0. The complement of this is 1. This 0 appears here, 0 0 will be 1, and 1 appears here, 0 1 will be. If you apply inputs to the NAND gate 0 1, what is the output? 1. This is changed to 1. But the complement of this have to be actually 0, but both are same, right? This is invalid. Let us see the next case, if it is valid or not. If the passed output is assumed as 1 for the same inputs 0 0, the complement of this is 0, 1 appears here, 1 0 will be 1 0 inputs to the NAND gate gives the output 1, right? This 1 appears here, 0 1 will be 1. Again you got true output as 1, complemented output as 1, so this is invalid. Or indeterminate state. Right? If true output is 1, you have to get the complemented output as 0. If true output is 0, you have to get the complemented output as 1. But here true and complemented outputs for the same inputs S and R for different present state 0 and 1, they are getting 1 1. So it is not valid. So let us see the next case. C 0 R is 1. First output is 0. This will appear here, the complement of this is 1, 0 0 will be 1, you got 1 here, again 1 is appearing here, 0 1 will be 0, 0 1 will be 1, right? You got 1 here. Let us see 1 1 you got, that is true output is 1, complemented output is 1. Let us see the next combination, whether we are getting the valid state or not. 0 1, the passed output is assumed as 1, the complemented of this is 0, this 1 appears here, 0 1 will be 1. Next, sorry, I have not changed the inputs. Let us verify this condition from the starting. S is 0, R is 1, passed output is assumed as 0, the complement of this is 1, 0 is appearing here. If 0 1 are the inputs to the NAND gate, the output is 1, 0 and 1, both are true. True output, complemented output. This one appears here. 0 1 are the inputs, right? The output will be 1, right? True output is 1, complemented output is 1. It is not valid. Let us see the next case by assuming the passed output as 1. If you assume the passed output as 1, the complement of this is 0. 1 appears here. 1 1 will be 0, 1 and 0, both are true, both are correct. This is true output, complemented output. This 0 appears here. If you apply 0 0, the output of the NAND gate is 1. So this is valid, right? So you can write this as 1 1 set. You can call this as set state. If you apply the inputs S is 0, R is 1, if the passed output is 1, you got 1, right? So this is set state. Now let us see. S is 1, R is 0. The passed output is assumed as 0. This 0 appears here. The complement of this is 1. Next, 0 0 will be 1. 1 appears here. 1 1 will be 0. 0. Next, if you assume this as 1, the complement of this as 0 for the same inputs. 1 appears here. 0 1 will be 1. Next, 1 appears here. 1 1 will be 0. Right? For the same inputs, if you apply passed output as 1, you got the next state as 0. You call this as a reset state. right? Next, when both inputs are 1 1, if the passed output is assumed as 0, the complement of this is 1, 0 1 are the inputs to the NAND gate 2, the output is 1, this 1 appears here, 1 1 are the inputs to the NAND gate, the output is 0, the passed output we got as 0. Next, when both inputs are 1 1, the passed output is assumed as 1, the complement of this is 0, this 1 appears here, this 0 appears here, 1 0 are the inputs to the NAND gate 1, this is 1, right, and 1 1 are the inputs to the NAND gate 2, so this will be 0. So you got the next state as 1. So you can call this as whatever the passed outputs you have, if you apply these combinations to the NAND latch, you are getting no change. You are getting the past values as it is, no change state. If you want to retain the previous values as it is, you can apply this input combination, right? If you feel difficulty in understanding this, simply you can remember. So this is the NAND latch is designed using NAND gates. One of the input is S, one of the input is R to these two gates, and the other inputs of these two gates are taken from output in the feedback form. You just draw the circuit logic diagram and you just remember this. As this is active low, by applying S is equal to 0, the next state will be changed to 1, that is set state. The latch enters into set state. That is the meaning of this. This latch stores one value if you apply this input combination. Here inputs are active low. Inputs are active low. If you apply S is 0, R is 1, you will get set state. Whatever may be the past output. If you apply S is 1, R is 0, the 0 value is stored. If you apply both values 1, 1, depending on the past value, the same past value is retained as next state. For these input combinations, you will get invalid state, right? Always the engineers will try to analyze the operation. And if you feel difficulty, if you are not an engineer, you just remember the truth there. That's it, right? So if you understand this, the flip-flops will be very easy. And the NOR gate, same. It has S and R inputs. It is designed using NOR gates, and in the truth table, you will get no change state in case of this combination. For this combination, you will get reset. Quite opposite to this NOR latch. That is active high. This is active low. Both are different, right? You draw the waveforms by looking at this input combinations for your practice. Draw input and output waveforms of NAND latch. Just try to analyze the operation of the circuit. Don't by heart this. As you are engineers, you have to think and you have to write the answers. Those people who are by hearting, just they will simply remember the value 1 is stored for this combination, a value 0 is stored for this combination, a value no change we will get for this combination, right? Just try to analyze the operation and write the truth table. If you understand this concept in this manner, for your lifetime you will remember the concept. If you by heart, you are going to remember the concept up to your examination. That's it.